So I'm just documenting this email to the Prime Minister of Australia. We've been under attack by government corruption for 13 years. And family court, perjury is in family court. Senate about domestic violence, organised crime, corruption. So we're under attack again allegedly by Jared Andrew mobs. And a bunch of lawyers that are just committing crimes against us. So we've been doing this for years, and perjury is standard practice for judges and lawyers. We've proven that the judiciary, state, federal, and family court judges are corrupt and commit crimes against children and families. We're writing this again. This is about the third time I've written to the Prime Minister's office. Probably not. Probably a lot more over the last 13 years. About corruption and crimes. They absolutely refuse to forward it to the police for investigation. State and federal police are supposed to abide by the Australian Constitution. They just don't. They cover up crimes and corruption more than not. And so, just uploading this file. There's an affidavit. I get dozens of affidavits in the last 3.5 years. For this matter alone, my mum died in 2020. Close to 3.5 years ago, and they're still going. And they still, because the longer they keep in court, the more money they make, the more money they can defraud from us. And exactly what the courts are about is fraud. Perjury is standard practice, and then you show perjury, you show it to the Attorney General, this is perjurious and fraudulent, and you show it to the judiciary, and they don't care. It's standard practice for the government to commit perjury against children and families in Australia. And it's completely criminal. So Anastasia Palaszczuk's government is completely complicit in aiding, abetting organised crime and corruption. Being feminist, feminists kill their own babies, for God's sake. So you've got no hope of getting access to rule of law whatsoever. Crime and corruption is just rampant in the courts in Australia, federal, family, state, Supreme Courts. So we're just going to send this to the Prime Minister, and we're going to upload this video again to my YouTube to give the public fair warning. It's the whole purpose of free speech is to warn the public about crime and corruption, especially in government. And this is just absolutely insane. I won't have anything to do with these lawyers, Jared and mobs and McKinns and Nicholsons of Brisbane, Queensland, Australia, because they're proven time again they're just acting as criminal organisations. But so is the ALP, and I found the ALP and all these law firms are just criminal organisations. They have no intention of acting lawfully or constitutionally or anything like that. And it goes to the Crimes and Corruption Commission as well. They just, what I find with the federal police and the Crimes and Corruption Commission, they claim that all these crimes against us aren't actually crimes, and obviously they are. As soon as you got perjury, that's a crime, and you got the follow-on of fraud, theft, whole heap of rules and laws there that they just have absolute contempt for the public and the rule of law. And it's an invalid government and unconstitutional government. They're making unconstitutional laws as well. And that's the thing with these new AIs coming in. They're actually pointing out the rule of law and where the government is actually committing crimes. So it's going to be interesting in the next few years. These prime ministers will be held accountable for their crimes against the public. And so there you go, Albo. What is the not honourable Anthony Albanese? We're looking to indict Anthony Albanese and Anastasia Palaszczuk and the governments for crimes and corruption. And that's what we're working on at the moment. Thank you, Australia, for listening. But these are all my allegations against these parties for crimes and corruption. and hopefully we'll bring them to justice sooner rather than later.